Well, great day to you all on this Monday. Pretty cold here in St. Louis. Today, I want to get in depth about understanding about being rich and acting rich. Two totally different things. A lot of us pretend to be something that we're not. We buy things that we can't afford. We show things that we shouldn't show. And I see this a lot on the internet, especially with the younger generation more ever than my generation. But in the sense of seeing it all with all generations nowadays are following this trend of pretending. See, rich people don't show their riches. Rich people live their riches. And being rich is not about money, material possessions. Being rich is about being rich in your heart, in your spirit, giving, helping. Because that's the way that God would want you to show your riches within yourself and your giving back to people who are in need. So I feel that we can be so much more better individuals, especially in the black community, if we come together and stop trying to outdo each other or battle each other on who's got more than who. And once one person rise up in the community, he's usually torn down. Because once he starts to help and people know he's able to, they come for him. And this is a Willie Lynch syndrome. It's a slavery syndrome. It's a crab in a barrel syndrome that has to stop. Our children need us. Our young men need us. 15, I'm going to say from 10 all the way down and all the way up. They need us. Men that will speak on situations that's corrupting themselves and our community. And I'm putting together a men's mentoring class, and I'm going to do it online. And I would appreciate if you guys who follow me now spread the word. Like and share, doesn't cost a thing, so that we can help our children, our young men. Because young women follow, are supposed to be leaders. But it seems now that a lot of the women are winning. And a lot of men, young men now, they're sitting at home playing the video games and using their girlfriends' cars while they're at work working hard and trying to provide for the kids and the man. It's sad. It's sad. And the mentoring men's meeting would be more about helping young men, showing them another way, allowing them to tap into what they love to do and start doing it. The problem now is that there is a lack of motivation. There is a lack of getting up and just doing things to help themselves. It's sad. And a lot of it is because My generation, the 50-year-olds and up, we have to give back, man. It's just a lot of men I see either scared of the younger generation or they just don't want to have nothing to do with them. So when you say, "Oh man, I don't want to deal with them guys. They carry guns. There's violence. They're always killing. They're always on the news, man. There's nothing you can do." Well, if we have this attitude, this is why they're gravitating to the street life. Because when we were young and coming up in the late 70s and the 80s and things like that, we had a village. My father was not in my life, but I had uncles. I had cousins that were men. And they would take me with them all the time, whether they were out washing their cars or whatever they were doing. I have a passion and a love for cars. I do auto body work. I've done it for a living. I do it, but I'm getting away from it because I'm getting older. But I still love cars, and that's because of my family, the men who prepped me, the men who took the place of my father, and I thank all of them. See, these kids, they don't have that. They don't have an example no more. We had an example, but somewhere along the way, we lost our way on showing them the way we were raised up. So we have to take the blame for that. Men 50 and over. But it's not too late. I've been locked up for a little while, and I watched a young man in jail, and it was always something with me and the younger generation where they gravitated to me and they would listen to me. I had a young man come to my cell. He just got into a fight the previous day with another young man because they were set tripping from different neighborhoods or whatever. And the next day he came and he said, "Brother Davis, can you pray for me?" I said, "Sure, I can pray for you." And that really, really moved me because that young man saw something inside of me. He saw something good in me, and it uplifted me. So what I started doing every time we had rec, I would call everyone together in the rec room for prayer, and I would pray all the time. It's how we present ourselves back to the younger generation. They're a lot more advanced. They have a lot more to say. They feel that they're very knowledgeable. And I think that's where the conflict comes in at with us as elders, because we feel like, hey, you need to listen, you need to listen, you need to listen. And then there's a fallout. But what we have to remember is that we have to listen to them, respect them, hear them out. Because we, coming up, had our opinion with our parents and our elders. But times were different. We had a village. There was no getting out of line and disrespect on our elders because we knew what was coming to us. So somewhere and somehow, I'm going to say in the 90s, we got lost with that. We started living our lives and doing the things that we love to do. When we had children, We got our children whatever we could get them because we were broke and poor. And a lot of things that our parents were doing for us, that's all that they could do. So the structure has been broken with the limitations on what to give them, how to treat them. Because sometimes too much love with a child can break them and tear them apart. Too much giving can tear them down, can make a man weak. Because through trials and tribulations is when you find your strength in God. Praise Allah. So we have to start now. I challenge every man out there, 50 and up, hit me in my comments. I would like for you all to participate in my meeting. I'll be setting this meeting up in the next week online, where hopefully we can grab some young men and get them online. And let's talk to the young men about problems that they're having. No one's talking to them. So the hatred and everything they're doing is coming from lack of love. They're looking for love in other ways. They're going in the wrong direction. The love that they're not getting turns to anger. They're killing, abusing our queens, our young women. And we will have a meeting for the women as well, but I think first the men need to be talked to because there are no more leaders now. The young men are not in the position anymore. There's no positivity. There's no one 25 to 30 or 40 that's speaking about change and making things better. But we have to connect with them, my 50-year-old brothers and older. We have to talk to them. Ask them, what can I do, brother? Talk to me, young brother. Once we get that going, I guarantee you things will start to change. I'm challenging you, men, 50 and up, join this movement. They need us, man. It hurts my heart. I have girls. I have one, my first baby. Well, I'm gonna go down to the youngest one. My youngest child is for 17, 21, and 25. So I have no sons. But I understand the anger and the frustration from the young men because I was a young man that grew up with no father. I got lucky because I grew up in a village area. So we have to give back. Show these young men love, man, that we care. Give them a hug. God will truly bless us if we start this movement. I love you all, guys. And part 2 of this video will be tomorrow's content. I just want to say, bless everyone out there. Thank you for viewing my channel. Please hit like and subscribe. Tell your friends and family members about me so that they can subscribe and watch me. I will have live content daily of encouragement for everybody. Peace and love to you all. I'll see you on the next video. Shalom.